stay tuned for the end for some announcements.
Howdy, folks. It's Kiana
And Ashley.
and we're Space Cats. Today we are bringing you the third video, right?
Yes, third.
Third in our How to Survive KCON series, all about how to dress.
Here we go. We're gonna start with your beautiful face and what you should prepare for it. So, if you're planning on wearing some makeup, I highly recommend wearing waterproof mascara and waterproof eyeliner. Not just any, like use some good stuff because you're probably gonna be sweating or
Crying or anything else with SPF.
it's gonna be hot, as we've mentioned before, so you want to kind of just have your face really moisturized so then, you know, you just feel good, and also so you won't burn, because even though the convention is indoors, there's a lot of stuff happening outside and you might want to check that out, so cover up.
Also, you want to make sure that you don't wear makeup that is too heavy, again, because you will be sweating. So that brings me to the next question. Will you be able to see your sweat? This is a question that I ask myself all the time before I go out anywhere. And it applies more to clothes, but if you know you're going to be sweating, then, or if you're the type of person that just naturally sweats a little more, you need to make sure that you have these things. Okay, first being deodorant. Now you don't want to be smelling stanky in front of your bias, okay? Or you know, in front of other people. Maybe you want to make some friends. You gotta make sure you smell delish. The second thing is perfume. Now Ashley recommends roll-on perfume. Right, Ashley?
Yes, I do. Usually you can carry these. They're like small, they're like this, and you could just roll it on your wrists and your like other pulse points, and you'll smell fresh. You won't smell like a little dirt pile, and you'll be okay.
We're not trying to be mean. We're just trying to make sure that you guys are clean and smell great. The next thing are wipes. Because if you get a high touch, you don't want to be touching, you know, idol's hands with your sweaty palms, even though, you know, if you're like me and when you get nervous, your palms sweat and you wipe them everywhere, but it just ends up making it worse.
What do you mean?
You have to make sure you are prepared. Maybe bring some lotion too, but for your face, wipe it. Maybe bring like a towel that you could easily like pat off the sweat. You can also bring oil blotting sheets, which were again very useful in our Got7 video.
Pro tip for high touches: just before you get on there, it's nice if you have your hands washed because, you know, you are going to be touching someone, but also have hand sanitizer or hand cream at hand. You can share with others, make friends that way too. It's all chill.
Anyone who doesn't got it, you give them, because
Disperse.
if you really think about it, which was something that I thought about before my high touch at Got7, imagine how many hands they touch.
Yet again, it's recommended that you have a hand towel, not only to like damp your face off, but also maybe to like hide your body from like the sun, protect yourself, wipe off any other sweat underneath your armpits, your chest.
Maybe
wherever.
in like this area.
Yeah.
I sweat a lot here, just low key.
Another thing is, moreover, for the how to dress part, you might want to wear like comfortable light clothing. Like you wouldn't want to go in all black because then, I don't know, you'd be like scorched up by the heat, you know what I mean?
Or if you do want to wear black, make sure it's really light, like this shirt, you can see my hand through it.
Yeah, it's very flowy,
Very
nice.
light and airy. Just make sure that you are comfortable, and again, make sure you will not see your sweat.
Keep in mind of the concert as well, because not only are you going to be inside the convention all day, there's air conditioning, so you'll be fine, but at the concert there's less kind of, I don't know, it's a really big arena, you're surrounded by multiple bodies. You want to make sure that you're not like super sticky around them either, because then that feels uncomfortable.
Also, if you're like me and your lips get dry all the time, this actually has SPF in it. SPF 24. Make sure you have some chaps to keep your lips moisturized. Also, on how to dress. Probably wear some dresses, rompers. Ashley is wearing rompers. Some light cardigans, kimonos, you know, just airy.
Especially for at night, because at night it does get kind of cold, considering like what temperature it is throughout the day.
And also, you could probably get sick because it'll be super hot during the day and then the temperature drops, so you want to make sure you don't get sick either. Didn't that happen to JRE?
Yes,
He got
happened
sick.
to him.
Living proof. Please take care of yourself.
So another thing that we want to bring up again, as we brought up through the past couple of series is you don't want to overheat, so you best be staying hydrated.
Bring water.
Yeah, bring
Clip
water.
it to your clothes.
Literally, you can clip it to your belt, do whatever you
Clip
want.
it to
Add
your
the extra 10
backpack.
pounds.
I know a lot of people at school, they'll get a clip. I don't know what they're called, but then if you have like a backpack, you can clip it to the backpack. You also don't want to carry too many things, so make sure the stuff that you are trying to bring, like if you want to bring makeup to retouch, to touch up throughout the day, make sure that you can carry it comfortably and you won't be like lugging around stuff all day. Because again, you got to keep in mind the concert.
Here I have like a tiny cute little bag. So like this is a good ideal size if you don't want to really carry much, but you can also bring anything bigger. You can bring a backpack because you won't really have to worry about that.
I'm bringing a backpack, and even then it's still like a nice medium-sized backpack.
Yeah.
So
You can shove all your merch, shove any extra clothes
Free
if you're
stuff,
ordering,
you know what I mean?
extra. Yeah. So if you're small like me, then you might want to keep in mind what type of shoes you're gonna bring. Usually I see some people bring heels and stuff, but personally I don't recommend that. I know
unless those are really comfortable for you, then
Yeah.
you have a pair that are really comfortable.
that's true. Personally, I don't like wearing heels, but I do wear platforms because I want an extra height boost, especially if you're in the pit, because you want to see all over people. But if you don't feel like wearing platforms or like big shoes, then feel free to bring comfortable shoes because you're going to be walking around a lot.
I got some shoes on right now that have memory foam.
Yeah,
Nice.
protect your feet.
Be comfortable. Put comfort and hygiene first.
Yes.
I know this is more of like a stuff to bring, like stuff to keep in mind, even though this was supposed to be how to dress, but it's still essentially the same thing, and there's stuff that you really need to keep in mind and that you should keep in mind to make sure that your KCON experience is a-okay.
That's literally words of wisdom by Kiana. Thank you.
Now for our announcement. Thank you, first of all, for 600 subscribers.
Yay! Yay!
It was actually our kind of secret goal to hit 600 by KCON,
Yeah, before KCON.
and here we are. We hit it last night,
Yeah, so now we have
Friday night.
607. I don't know. It's only been 2 videos since our last like major goal, so this is
So wild. Thank you all
amazing.
so much, and especially for all of you that are always very nice, telling us that we're funny and stuff. We really appreciate you.
Also, update, I don't have any more signed M-Wave albums. I'm sorry. Please.
After our second announcement, we are sorry that this took a little while. We've been having some scheduling issues, aka Ashley sleeps too much.
Okay, please.
But we are proud to announce that our giveaway winner is, I don't know how you really say it, but Lol Ann.
LOL. LOL and 7.
7.
Congrats, you won the fan art. Got 7 fan. Oh my god.
Fan art buttons.
You
won
won the fan art buttons.
Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you
And
for supporting May.
Feel free to check out her links down below. And for our third announcement, everyone and their mom knows about Pokemon Go, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't really start playing until recently because we were kind of,
Let's be real. We were lazy. We just didn't want to walk around.
We don't go outside
Yeah.
very much. And we were just wondering if maybe you guys wanted to see us play Pokemon Go. We could vlog while we go out, and then we can like show you guys what we catch.
Yeah.
Show
We can go somewhere like actually interesting
that isn't
if
like
you want.
around our neighborhood.
Yeah, and then even then we can even go like maybe around the KCON area because I
Yeah,
know in downtown LA they
we
have
definitely
a bunch
want to catch some Pokemon at KCON. So yeah.
That was creepy. Last thing that we have as an announcement, not really an announcement, but more of a question for you guys.
Or a
is
reminder.
The last video for our KCON series before KCON actually begins is the Q&A. So if you have any questions, literally any questions about KCON, if you want to meet us up at KCON, please feel free to drop that below and we'll end up like announcing where we are, or like you could just run into us and be like, no, it's you, and I'll be like, dude, yes it is, but it's you. So okay. Yeah. So if you have any questions relating to KCON or basically like parking or just like anything.
We've already gotten a few, but we would like as many as possible to make sure that we answer any possible questions.
Yeah. And
Who is screaming right now?
Me. Mika's KCON next week! Leave those down below and we'll make sure to answer in the next video.
Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was useful. Hope we didn't,
I hope we didn't insult you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a sweaty girl myself, so it's okay.
I'm the type of person that has to reapply deodorant like 4 times a day. It's okay. It's natural.
Other than that, we will see you in our next video. Bye.
I'm like, hey, bro, is my sweat on my back? You know what I mean?
How do you do that?
How do you do that?
Smell my bit. What?